This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Audible. Hey guys, it's Annie with your Friday social roundup for App Judgment. And look, do you notice anything different about my desk? I cleaned up for you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I pushed everything over to the side. In case you missed it, yesterday we covered what could be a new model for social sharing and rating whatever it is you spend your hard-earned dollars on. Oink founder Kevin Rose talked to us about what he envisions and some possible upcoming projects from Milk, his new mobile development lab, and gave us a walkthrough of Oink, which basically takes the rating and sharing that already takes place on services like Yelp a step beyond, including photos, custom categorization, and much more. So could this be the ultimate way to find the ultimate burger? Have you tried Oink yet? Let me know in the comments or on Twitter at Annie Gauss. We also touched on the new universal version of GarageBand and Duke Nukem 3D for Android, which actually ended up taking some heat this week for originally including ads, even though it was a paid app, 99 cents. Apparently, people don't like that too much, so Mr. Nukem issued a my bad and removed the ads. Democracy in action. Great work, everyone. And moving on, Halloween is over, officially. You can live Halloween every day if you want to, though. And that means that the holidays are creeping up on us. Yes, I know. Quietly at first, like a cover version of Feliz Navidad at the mall. But it also means that you may be looking forward to some travel, which is why Fernanda's question is very important right now. She writes on Facebook, I've looked, but I haven't found it yet. Does anyone know the killer app for planning trips? Fernanda, if you haven't already, check out TripIt, a web app that has a pretty decent mobile version for iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry, and Windows 7. It helps you keep track of confirmation emails, syncs with your calendar. It's more organization-oriented rather than helping you search for flights and find stuff to do, though. In more of the nitty-gritty, there's an app called Itinerary that's more geared towards your day-to-day activities, allowing you to schedule and map all the places that you'll visit. That is $3, though. I must say, though, I haven't found that one app that does it all. Finding and tracking flights, keeping track of your plans, sharing, maybe even incorporating your contacts so you can always get in touch with people. But if you have a travel app that works for you, please do let me know, and we should revisit this in a later episode for sure. Next up, those of you who follow me on Twitter have probably heard my sob story about my very jacked up phone screen and indecision about what to do about it. You can't deny that this is a very bad crack, but apparently it's not the worst that some of you've seen. On Twitter, Scott writes, worst I've seen was when my dad came out of the shower. Yes, thank you for that, Scott. Here's another submitted by our friend Howard Thompson, which looks like it was run over by a steamroller and then smashed with a bat. Stay tuned though, we're gonna fix this even if it means getting Patrick Norton involved, and I may end up crying in the corner with a warranty voided phone, but it's going down, so stay tuned. And finally, thanks to all of you who submitted pics of your home screens. I have to shout out Lokified on Twitter. I think we may have stumbled upon the world record holder for photo apps. That is amazing, thank you very much. Audible.com is the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks and spoken word entertainment. Audible has over 100,000 titles to choose from to be downloaded to your iPod or MP3 player and played back anywhere and anytime. Choose from books in every genre: business, comedy, drama, history, thrillers, sci-fi, fantasy, and so much more. Since we touched on travel earlier, we should mention that audiobooks are the jam for flights and transit. Go to audiblepodcast.com/appjudgment and sign up today and get a free audiobook. That's right, if you go to audiblepodcast.com/appjudgment, you can get a free audiobook with a sign up.